What's up guys, welcome to the video. Today we are going to be respecking one of our characters into a master assassin. In order to respecialize one of your characters, simply visit one of the Brotherhood training grounds, talk to the headmaster here, and you have the option to respecialize for the low price of 500 gold. Now the assassin class is a special class that's only available after you complete some minor quests. So let's go over that quickly. First of all, in order to unlock the assassin class, you'll have to visit the Vetrusian windmill, where you will meet a character named Rodagoat, who offers to teach you some new skills if you can become champion at the Smots Arena. Smots Arena is located just north of Marheim. Once you've completed the challenge in the arena, you can return to the Vetrusian windmill and speak to our gladiator friend, and he will give you the class for assassin. So once you've done that, you're ready to respec your ranger. So the assassin class is just available for the rangers. Let's take a look at what we've got here. So here is the assassin. So it gives the trait inflicts 29 to 43 damage and applies bleeding. If the target is already bleeding, the damage is doubled. So bleeding target loses 20% of their max health at the end of their turn. So right between the eyes, really lethal technique. But let's see if we can level him up, somewhat optimally. I mean, some of this is going to be personal preference, but some of this I think is more optimal than some of the other choices. So we've got choice between audacity, victory, and support. I think the best one you want to go with here is valorous victory. Every time this unit kills an enemy, you gain 1 valor point. So this guy's going to be finishing off a lot of opponents, and you want to take advantage of that and just rack up those additional valor points as you're fighting through various battles. Obviously, we're going to become an assassin. Level 5, we've got poisoned weapon, instinctive throw, deadly contract, and ordeal. So yeah, again, this one is probably gonna come down to what you like the best out of these. My personal opinion is poisoned weapon. Poison is so strong in the game, and I just think you get the most utility out of poisoned weapon. So that's what we're gonna go with. Whereas the instinctive throw, after using a skill, you're not going to be using a skill every single turn. You're going to be using this, on every attack, right? Deadly contract. This one arguably could be fairly useful to the closest enemy, though it only applies to the enemy that's closest. So, that limits it in some respects. Whereas the poison attack, whoever you attack, it's those poisons. Every time this unit attacks from behind, they apply 2 poisons, which can be quite powerful. Most of your ranger attacks, or I guess assassin now, most of his attacks are going to come from behind anyway. And then ordeal, every time a unit attacks a bleeding or burning poisoned unit, the attack also applies 1 fever. So fever damage increase, 10% stackable. I haven't used this one, but I'd be interested to see how this plays out. But again, yeah, I think poison weapon is the way to go there. We've got explosive gas, doubles poison stacks on all units. Definitely, I can definitely see the use in this. However, the 2 valor points makes it, expensive, obviously, to use. But, in the right situations, this could be very powerful. Low blow applies blackout to all enemies in the area. So blackout has a 50% chance to miss their next attack. So that's, this is really useful if he gets into a little bit of trouble. You could potentially get him out of there. So if you want to have sort of a fail-safe to help him get out of tough situations, that one's not bad. We've got cold-blooded damage of attacks from behind increased by 20%, and retreat disengages. Again, this is another one that'll kind of get him out of trouble. But I think cold-blooded, again, this is the one that we're going to get the most utility out of. Most of his attacks are going to be from behind, so getting that extra 20% is going to be huge. So I think we'll get the most use out of that, and also it's cheaper than these two. All right, so level 10, this is a bit of a tough choice because we've got some good ones. Second weapon, anticipation. When the unit is attacked, they have a 50% chance to not become engaged and to deal their attacker an attack of opportunity. That one is really sweet. The unstoppable, the unit becomes unstoppable and can pass through enemy ranks. This one definitely has its uses, but I think it's maybe not, not the most necessary one. It's not a crucial one, in my opinion. The one we're going to go with, however, is second weapon, because we've got two really great weapons for Comrade. Right now, he's got equipped the Elder Guard. If you can find this weapon, I believe you get it from one of the minor quest battles. So one of the bounties where it's a special opponent that you're fighting against carries the Elder Guard. I'll see if I can try and track it down on one of my other playthroughs so that you guys know exactly which bounty to look for. But this is an awesome weapon for the Ranger. This dagger hilt has proven very useful for smashing enemy heads. So dexterity plus 26, and it has the skill Rain of Daggers. So Rain of Daggers disengages and deals 36 damage to the nearest 3 enemies within 4 meters. So you get 3 attacks with this bad boy. I've added the poisonous oil on there. Poison is just so strong in this game, so you want to try and stack the poison. And this is a weapon that is also upgradable, so excellent weapon right there. I love using this bad boy. And then, of course, the Viper. I believe Viper is actually the weapon you get from completing Smots Arena, if I'm not mistaken. If anyone wants to correct me on that, just let us know in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that's where we get it. It's a toxic blade, deals 46 damage to the target, consumes all poisons applied to increase damage by 25% per application. So very deadly. So basically, your Rain of Daggers you want to use in situations where there's multiple opponents, and then the Viper will want to use this to finish off our enemies, sneaking in behind and getting those attacks from behind. So we'll want to use the Viper for that. So go back to his class choices here. We're going to go with second weapon so that we can use both weapons as needed. And then the final skill, so we've got decisive maneuver. If this unit is the first to act on their side, they disengage and can act once more after all of their allies. So definitely a nice trade here. Bravery is a skill that unlocks new strategies in battle. Your troop can perform only 1 bravery per round. Each companion can use their bravery only once per battle. And second chance, this unit will act again during this round. So I'd be interested to see. I've never chosen this one yet on any of my high level characters, but I've been interested to see what the bravery strategies are comprised of. Really, yeah, very useful one. However, the thing is, main reason I don't want to choose it is because we have a specialized character in the party. We've got one character, Old Heller here, who's an executioner, and she has been spec'd out so that she gains additional, where is it? The first attack of each fight deals 150% extra damage. So she pretty much kicks off every combat. We use Challenging Shout to draw in enemies, and then this gives her an additional attack. So she's got a weapon that can hit multiple opponents. She's got some skills that can hit multiple opponents, and this brings multiple opponents in. So we want to make the most out of that recklessness trait. So pretty much she kicks off every single combat for us, which means we don't really need Comrade to have the second chance, for him to get that second attack. Definitely would be nice, but it's unnecessary. So what we're going to do is class specialization instead, and so we can choose another one of these class skills. So I think we're going to take advantage of the highest level one, and we're going to go with anticipation. So when the unit is attacked, they have a 50% chance to not become engaged and to deal their attacker an attack of opportunity. So anyone who attacks this guy, he's got a basically a coin flip to not become engaged himself, which is nice, which means he'll be able to get out of there without taking extra damage. And he's also got a chance to actually make an attack of his own, so a potential to get a bonus attack in. So really nice skill there, and that's what we're going to go with. And then in terms of aptitude points, again, this is really going to come down to personal choice. Did we already... I guess, son of a bitch, I guess I already sunk the aptitude points in for him, so I guess we're not... Yeah, shoot. I was hoping... I guess I already added these aptitude points before I saved. Which is fine. So basically what we've gone with here, strength isn't crucial. Dexterity obviously is going to be a really important skill. So we've got 42 base value, and then our equipment has given it a little bit of a boost there. You want a bit of constitution, obviously, so he can tank out a little bit of damage if he does end up in combat. Your willpower, you want to obviously have this over 15. Anything beyond that is not super important, but yeah, 15 is the key. The unit survives the first time they should die in combat once per encounter. And then we've got critical hit, 57%. Yeah, so you'll want to sink some points in there. And then obviously movement, really, really valuable as well. So that's how I've spec'd him out. The attributes are going to come down to really personal choice, but the most important ones, dexterity, critical hit, and movement, I think. And then willpower, obviously you want over 15. Constitution, you want a little bit of that. Strength, not super important. Anyway, that's how I've leveled up my assassin. We'll do a couple of clips of him in action to close out the video, but let me know what you guys think. How would you level out your own assassin? And do you think this is the optimal build for our assassin here, or could we get him even stronger than this, even more lethal? Let me know what you think in the comments, guys, and thank you very much for watching. Though, okay, if... Come on, tell me you can kill him. Oh, you gotta be shitting me. Come on, finish him off. Alright, there we go. And then if you can get over here. And we'll drop a heal. At least that stops the burning and gets a little bit of hit points. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, beautiful. Comrade. Clutch. And... Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, come on. Didn't kill him. 1 hit point left. You gotta be shitting me. Alright, that worked out really well. I think we may have saved Aspasia. That's... Whew.